repairing my electric fence during the tree cutting experience. There was an accident and the fence got hurt. A couple posts got broke. Boy, the biting insects are out in force already. The ones that go after your face and don't give up. Relentless monsters. Anyway, so right now I'm fixing up the electric fence, redoing it, because I can't afford to be losing any more birds. And this was my main protective line for the main chicken coop. Of course, if electric fence isn't working either, that wasn't working before. So I've got to figure out why it quit. That's a separate issue. But a couple stakes got broke. I'm redoing that. And I'll redo the grounds on the electric fence controller, see if that helps. Now I've got the lower wires to stop the raccoons from getting in. See, the two corner posts of the gate got wrecked. Actually, it didn't help that recently there was a powerful wind that ripped the door off. So that's an issue in itself. I gotta go grab another stake. I'm raiding my perimeter fence of the entire meadow, which isn't hooked up right now, to get the materials to repair the chicken fence. The wire gets stretched out with time pretty badly. So anyway, I've got to remove these, or the stake, get these wires off the stake, and then I'll have that up, and then I got to put tension on all the lines because they are all loose, and then I've got to redo the grounding wires because there's something wrong with the ground on this system. Something really wrong with the ground, I'm thinking, is why it wasn't working. Maybe it got corroded underground or something, the rod that I had in there. So I've got some proper grounding rods that I bought a little while back. I just haven't got to it because there's so much else going on around here all the time. But now that I know the coons are out and they're hungry, this went to the top of the list. There's always something going on. Always something to fix, always something to take care of, always animals to defend. It's never boring out here at the Off-Grid Homestead. Never can say it's boring. I think pretty much anybody that lives on the land, farmers, dairy farmers, whatever you got, there's going to be work. There's always work to do. I don't think people realize that. People that aren't in the farming business or homesteading don't realize how much there is involved. rocks under everything. Hit a rock. A rock. A rock. Rock. Ah, got it. So now I fasten these back up. That's the raccoon-proofing for the main chicken coop. Eventually I'll get a new gate up here. Let me see. Now I've got a problem. That one's bent badly, so I've got to stake him out. So I'll have to do that first. Stupidly, I just did it without showing it on camera, but it's done. I've got a stake there to tie it to, and then I've got the 3 strands of wire put back in place where they belong. I think temporarily I'm just going to run 3 strands across to cover that gap. My wire is off the ground all the way around. Everything is fixed, so now the only thing to figure out is why the electric fence itself isn't working. And I'm thinking it's a ground issue. I'm pretty sure that it's the ground. Because it could be, I'm pretty sure actually, this is probably corroded. It's a galvanized pipe, but it's probably not making a good ground connection anymore. So I'm going to run a couple grounding rods and connect them to this again, because when I turn this on, northern, it's running. Don't want to hurt my hurt rib. Alright, I feel nothing. Alright, nothing. Other leg, I don't want to have a shoulder pad. Alright, nothing. 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 I'm right next to the fence, there's nothing. So, I think the ground is no good. So I'm going to drive a couple grounding rods in. And hope that'll fix it. I've got some 4-foot long galvanized pipe. When it starts to bend, I've hit a rock. It's really bad out here. It's not even in there stably. I don't like it. No, that's it. Alright, I gotta go get some more wire. Alright, I've got my tester out. Now you won't be able to see a thing when I'm doing, but I mean you won't be able to see the gauge. It's a series of fluorescent lights that flashes. Oops. I'm hitting 2,000 volts. Not much. $2,000 volts. Well, it's working. Now I can feel a zap. It's mild because my shoes are grounding me, but it works. I can feel a zap. So my electric fence is back up and running. Let me check on the far corner over here. If this end is working, it means it's working around the entire perimeter and back to here again. Stick it in. Let's hard pack earth here. Let me see if I feel it. I think I do. It's very weak. It could be the ground here is weaker. I'm not getting a reading because it's hard to see this thing. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's good. Alright, I've got power all the way around. That's good. Now I might as well close this off before the raccoons find out there's a hole right by the gate. So I'm going to do that now. Alright, I've got the wire. I'm going to attempt to do this. Oh, here was some wire. Remember that was there. I'm going to attempt to do this just with my shoes as a ground. Let me see. Cross, over, and back. Let me see if this is a little bit enough. I think it is. Oh, it's just short. Actually, all I need is a raccoon height. He's not going to jump over that. Let's see if I can make this happen. It's funny, I should feel a poke. Oh yeah. Shoes and clothing are decent insulators. Okay, and I think it's gonna make it. Just gonna make it. Good. Good. I've got it done. Okay. Now the entire perimeter is closed off and protected from the raccoons. Now I'm going to go in and take a break and have some dinner, and then it'll be time to come out and set some traps for the night. I've got my electric fence making supplies out, and I plan to set this up. We got one here. This is older supplies. I'm gonna wire the chicken tractor at about, well, it doesn't really matter where, I think. When the raccoon tries to rip at the wire anywhere, I think what's going to happen is this will zap him pretty good. That's my goal anyway, my thoughts. So I plan on putting this around all the way across, or all the way around. Really hard wood. That doesn't go in easy. These are pretty big nails for this. But actually, I think I only need them on the corners. Yeah, one in the middle and one in the corners, in each corner. This hammer's too heavy. Well, I just got bit by something again. The biting bugs are out. The season is here. Yeah, I didn't foresee how hard this would be to pound these nails in. Wow. Might have to rethink this idea. That's some hard pallet wood. Did not expect it to go that hard. Well, what else can I do? Let me give this some thought. I did not expect that to pound in so hard.